Another tell me how much your baby leg fresh. Another time we can get baby leg fresh, baby only crying and going.
This is what we're watching. It's a live. It's a protest in front of the Georgetown Public Hospital. The mother wants her baby.
Yeah, Shanti. Explain what has happened to your what has happened to you?
Sunday, I came into labor at Georgetown Hospital. Around 9 something at the admit, and Dr. Nicole negative. I went in pain all night until 5 something in the morning. They'll check back with me, and then I go into delivery. It ran around 6 something. After I was cleaning up and everything, and they for breastfeed and everything. Obviously, they were negative. After me baby for breastfeed, if I was positive, they want to give me baby for breastfeed. I was a hospital. From a time with the corona positive. Tell me they only baby for 48 hours to discharge the baby and then discharge me the next day. If I come in every minute and say that I got the PCR test on the baby yesterday, instead of the PCR test and I got picked up Sunday, so I'm trying to come out. Oh God! Oh, Jesus Christ. I took corona test yesterday. I have to do the negative. Oh, shit. Negative again. Oh, the one can't be for the government go up. The one can't be for the government go up. The one is so now. Oh, somebody get a plan and bring you out there. Going on so. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, the people baby.
Anna is not the only mother, you know, but mother is not doing it go. Some people bearing it. And then, 2 weeks ago, a girl crashed her heart out home for 5 days and dead home from stress. And she breast swell up because she baby died. I said the girl get corona, the girl get this, right? Girl dead. I left she poor baby. The only now for your baby. Not right, it's not the only one. The girl loves no other mother is going through the same stuff. No. I don't know what corona test could be negative or positive. Or it could be negative or positive. Or corona test could be negative or positive. Oh, my baby, now wait how much days to get back a PCR test. You get 2 tests done. And it come back so far. I mean, I have child. Now wait so long. I have my child up to this day. God, you know it. Yeah, I know that I'm very just behind it. Baby, Chris. Johnny father come to feed it. But see, to say, oh, is it enough? So watching the belly. You don't watch me cherry belly. Eyes walk. My cherry. Eyes walk. I got say 9 months, I 60. 9 months straight. God knows it.
Did anyone from the hospital, any doctor, any official, did you hear from any official? Anybody from the hospital said anything to you guys? To you about your baby?
Just a guy came. I don't know who is who. You know.
Two person came.
Two person came.
I want second note.
I want somebody take a note.
Every name, so I don't come.
Oh God, just let me share this.
Peter, wrong you can? Yeah. Have a blessed day. Am you sell out?
I mean, if you guys are now joining us, a mother crying for her baby. They are currently in front of the Georgetown Public Hospital. They're pleading. They want their baby. I mean, the mother wants her baby back. Since Monday, she took 4 COVID tests. 4. First one negative. The second one in the hospital positive. The third one negative. The fourth one negative. They're still not giving her. She just took this morning another COVID test at Eureka Lab, and it is negative. You got your results right there, right?
Yes, right here. Me made by some baby by LT. Some baby LT. Me made by some now.
So what is it that we're hearing that somebody said that your baby is licorice? Is that accurate?
No, then me also come to visit his son. They say, oh, my baby, eat enough. I need a licorice. Oh, you're sad about the baby. Oh, you're sad about my baby. Oh, God, I said the baby licorice. Oh, eat enough. And they say, oh, we bad. Oh, we bad at causing me child. Me even see what my baby fingernails look like. Just his face alone. Cause the labor white coke, I got wrap up in there and just get bored.
Kill people.
The talking about corona and the toilet sink steak.
So since Monday, you haven't seen your baby. You gave birth on Monday, right?
Correct. And up to now, today is the only 4th day I'm missing my son up to now. I get one picture with me baby, me phone. I there home in my house. And when I go watch me baby cradle there, oh Jesus Christ. And in there, like I feel like if my baby's dead or something. Like I said, like them take away me baby. Like they kidnap me baby. That's how I feel it.
Nobody, anybody. So I just said they go call when the baby is shot. They said they go call when the baby is shot.
All right, let us see what's happening. She's going inside. This is so sad in so many ways. This is so sad. All of us who are parents, or whether you're not a parent or not, you know, it's still this is heartbreaking. This is sad. Let us see what's going to happen. She has entered into the hospital compound. I don't know whether she is going to meet with one of the officials there so that she can get the baby. I assume someone sent for her. So let us see what's going to happen with this situation. I did make contact with attorney at law Nigel Hughes. Nigel has a couple of murder cases. He's currently in court. At least I got a message from him moments ago. And so Sorry about that. We lost that link. We want to be able to see what's going to happen, whether the mother is going to be back out with her baby. That is all we want to see, because there's nothing wrong with the baby. That is what we're hearing from the mother and the father, that the doctors have indicated that the baby is not COVID-19 positive. There's no signs, there's nothing, there's no health problem with the baby. The mother is not, she has not been tested positive for COVID-19. Like I've said earlier, the first test said that she's negative. The second test positive. The third test negative. The fourth test negative. I don't know. Look, let's take, please don't go anywhere. We want to see the outcome of this. And so we'll take a quick break because we want to be connected back with them on the ground. We have lost that connection. We will be back. Spread the word, share the link so that we can hopefully get a positive result in this woman and her baby. We'll be right back.
That little ditty we used to torment our teachers with when we were kids goes something like this. Onward, upward, Mary had a go. Day by day she tied it to a rope, till at length they got past the rope, and Miss Mary had to run behind it. We had a lot of fun with that, but do you actually know how beautiful these words are? Here's the Song of Guyana's Children by W. Hawley Bryant. Born in the land of the mighty Roraima, land of great rivers and far-stretching sea, so like the mountains, the sea, and the river, great, wide, and deep in our lives would we be. Onward, upward, may we ever go, day by day in strength and beauty grow, till at length we each of us may show what Guyana sons and daughters can be. Born in the land of Kaijur, shining splendor, land of the palm tree, the croton and fern, we would possess.
All right, welcome back. We're still awaiting the good news. We have lost connection. I just spoke with one of our operators on the ground, and we will get back our live connection shortly. Just to have you know that the mother has been invited into the hospital. We are hoping that that's a positive sign. Well, the fact that she has been invited is indeed a positive sign, and we are not going to shut this broadcast down until we get that positive news that this mother, this young mother, Ashanti, is out of the hospital with her newborn baby that has been in there since Monday. Again, we say that the mother, the first COVID-19 test she took, it came back negative. The second came back positive. The third came back negative. The fourth came back negative. Nothing is wrong with the baby. At least we have been told that nothing is wrong with the baby. There's no health issue or issues. There's absolutely nothing. And every time the mother goes there, the husband goes there, he's being told that they can't get the baby back just yet. They can't get the baby back just yet. Well, they have decided now that they are going to stay in front of the Georgetown Public Hospital until they get that baby back. They went down there about half hour ago to protest. You saw just now the mother was invited into the hospital. We're hoping that she will walk out of the hospital with her baby. Last evening, many of you probably saw her right on Straight Up on 107.1 FM. She was telling her story. She spoke of the condition out there in the hospital. Let us see what's happening. I'm told that, right? Let us see. We're back. This is in front of the hospital right now. Let us hope and pray that the mother will be walking out of there with her baby in her arms, start to probably breastfeed the baby right now. I don't know how accurate it is, but we are hearing the father was told that the baby is licorice. And you know, in Guyana, when you say the baby is licorice, for those of you who probably not Guyanese, it means the baby is greedy. We also say scraven, that the baby is eating a lot. The baby is all of these things. I don't know how that is. But sorry about that. We were getting some echo. I don't know how accurate that is, but I have no reason to doubt that. But who in their mind would want to say that a little baby, a newborn baby, whether newborn or not, you're going to say that this baby is licorice, the baby is greedy, the baby is crying a lot? Who would say that? I mean, we should be saying that about some of the politicians in the country. And we don't even say that on 107.1 FM, that babies or politicians are licorice and they're greedy and all these different things. We don't say that. Don't say that. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. Sorry about that. We are waiting. We want, and you guys, I see a lot of you praying and yes, and chanting, of course, wherever you are. You know, and when people say that we get political, of course we have to get political, man. Who is really running the Georgetown Public Hospital? Who in their right mind would want to do something like this? Surely the baby and the mother have to be saved. They have to be protected. There's nothing wrong with that. But when you do something, you must be able to explain to the people what is happening. Say, look, we are keeping your baby for an extra day or extra 2 days so that the baby can be properly observed medically and so forth, and that the baby is healthy and that the baby is not at risk of some sort, right? We could understand that, you know. But to have the woman's baby there since Monday, you're not here, she's not hearing anything, nobody's saying anything to her. How do you expect her to feel? And then on top of that, to hear that her baby is licorice and that the baby cries a lot. I don't know. You see some of the politicians in the country, they cry more than babies. Oh, gosh, shame on these people, man. Shame. Every single day, it's one story to the next, one thing to the next. We are not getting any protests going on because the relatives are currently in the hospital. They are currently in the hospital. We are not going to get off this live broadcast until the mother comes out of that hospital with her baby in her hands. We are going to stay right here. I'm looking at some of your comments, and I just want to say good afternoon to all of you, every single one of you, wherever you're from, whether right there in Guyana. And these are things that we need. You see, I salute this mother. I salute this young mother. You know why? Because she's brave enough. She came out. She called me and she says, sorry about that, guys. You know, I also have another job and I usually babysit, right? Good. So here is Emma. Emma is home from the hospital. Had a doctor's visit, right, Emma? To ensure that everything is okay. And every parent or parents, they want the best for their kids. That mother and the father, they also want the best for their newborn baby. And it's... Yeah, okay. Thank you for coming in and checking up on me. All right, say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Good. Right. Close the door for that. Okay, close the door for daddy. Yeah, well, that's what parents have to do, right? Thanks, Emma. She pops in now and then to see how I'm doing. She is the boss, right? And when the boss comes in the studio, you got to stop everything and yeah, that's the boss. All right, hey, so let us wait. Let us see what is happening. We've got to this got to end something positive. We want it to end in the positive note, and we're going to stay right here. All of you are going to stay with us too, right? Because you want to see the outcome of this. Let's see here. Okay, so sorry about that. I'm sorry that I'm being like some of the other guys, wiping my face, and you guys know I don't do that. Forgive me, man. Right? Here is it. So I'm getting word from a source in the hospital. And my source in the hospital says, look, the mother is in the hospital for the baby. That the baby was discharged this morning. And now I want you guys to hear this. According to the source, the baby was discharged this morning. But guess what? Nothing, absolutely nothing was communicated to the mother or the father of the child. Nothing at all. Look, I just got a message. The mother is in the hospital to collect her baby because the baby was discharged this morning. But that was never communicated to the mother. They have her number. They have the father's number. I might be stretching it if I say they have, but I know for sure that they have the mother's number. This is a sad situation, but the mother is going to walk out, hopefully in a few minutes, with her baby. We will get to see that beautiful little baby. The baby boy, I think his name is Jaquan or something. Do forgive me. I think that's what she said last evening when she was on my night program. Jaquan. So we will get to see that baby. And you never know. Maybe the mother and the father, they will call me back later. And here it is. I'm another godfather, right? Another godfather. I mean, a godfather for another baby. I have so many. So I'm the godfather of so many babies, man. So many folks. I recall the days when people were just calling and say, Mark, I want you to be the godfather for my baby. But let us await this positive outcome. If you're now joining us, let me just briefly recap that the mother, this is her, she gave birth to her newborn son Monday. The medical folks in the hospital tested her for coronavirus. The test returned negative. They did a second test. That second test, the result came back positive. They took the baby from her. Now I can understand all of that cautionary action and so forth. She took a fourth test. Result, negative. I'm sorry, she took the third test, negative. Fourth test, negative. Still, it's Thursday and no baby. The baby has no symptoms, no medical problems that we heard of, according to a source in the hospital there. No medical problem, nothing. The father now is saying that someone in the hospital is saying that the baby licorice. Now, if that is true, that is so insensitive. Who in their right mind will tell a mother or a father that the baby licorice? Just imagine me going to a hospital and, well, I heard about me when I was a baby. I met the midwife who was there when I was born. She was responsible for me, and I asked her to describe what sort of baby I was when I came out. She says I was the loudest of all in the hospital. I cried. She said I wanted milk and all sorts of things. So that was me. But you don't tell people that their baby is licorice. In other words, the baby greedy, scraven. If that is true, I still cannot believe somebody would say that. But if that is true, that is so wrong. Absolutely wrong. Stay with us. Don't go anywhere. right there where the camera is. We want to see the mother and her baby. We're not going to go anywhere. This is going to be a good day. And after this, we move on to other stuff. But right here, you're getting it live. I see someone coming out. That seemed to be okay. Let us see. Let us see what's going on. That could be another baby. Or it looks like. Sorry. Let us see right here. What? Like reporter. The operator fell asleep. Yeah, is that now? Okay, I know. Hello. It's like the reporter just put the stuff down on this on the street, and they're gone. And put it on mute. That's why you guys are hearing a little echo. And I don't know how they just left the phone just like that on the ground, and it's a very, very expensive phone. I mean, this I'm feeling a little happy, so do forgive my little kind of like weird sense of humor. The camera is just stuck in one direction. A mother walked out just now. I thought it was the mother and her baby. I thought it was the mother and the baby, but it's not. I don't know. But we want the best. We want this baby. We want to see this baby. And we're not getting anywhere. We're not leaving until. Let's check back the volume. By the way, we gave our operator Lemon a promotion, but it looks as though he may run into some problems. He didn't show up for work today, so he may have to beg for his job by time this evening. I'm feeling kind of good. I want to see that baby back in the arms of his mother and with his father, and we can wish them good life, God's richest blessings to those, the baby, the mother, the parents, and all those folks who went out, the relatives who went out there today. Okay, I just got a message that they should be out shortly. They should be out shortly, and I have a strong feeling. Okay. Hi. Good morning. Hello. Yeah. So I'm actually live on the air. What's happening?
Oh yes. Actually waiting for maternity leave, and then we gonna collect the baby. They're writing up the maternity leave. Oh,
they're writing that up. Have you seen your baby?
Not yet, but we're waiting to collect the baby right now. Not yet.
All right. We are going to wait because we want to see you walk out of there with your baby.
Yes. Yeah, wait right there.
How are you feeling? How are you feeling about this news and this excitement? Obviously, this good news.
Oh God! Even though my belly hurting, Mr. Bad, oh God, I'm happy. I can't wait. Look, my husband wants to talk to you quick.
Sure, let him know that we're on the air. So go ahead.
Hello.
Hi, we are actually on the air, sir. But go ahead. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. I came this morning and collect my son door. Nobody can tell me my son get discharged. Or I have suddenly get discharged.
All right. Well, we can certainly deal with that later on. But I'm so happy for you guys that you will get to see your son. He will be discharged, and moments from now, you will walk out of there. We're waiting with the camera right outside of the hospital to see the baby, to see the happy face, and so forth. All right?
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. All right. You guys heard. We're not making things up. Oftentimes, when we talk about these stories, guess what? They jump up and they say, oh, it's politically motivated. It's this. Everything for these guys is politically motivated. Every single thing for them. They might even say this is politically motivated. They might even want to say that, yeah. They might even want to say, oh, guess what? Ben Shop staged this and all these things you hear from these people, but you're hearing for yourselves. That is why they're there in front of the Georgetown Public Hospital. Should be walking out with the baby very, very soon. We have our folks on the ground, and we thank our reporters. We thank those folks who make things happen for us. When I get to Guyana, they'll get a buns and a mabi from me. That's all they'll get, a buns and a mabi, or maybe a pack of plantain chips. Because, that's another story. Because they want to punish us and squeeze us at 107.1 FM, but we don't take punishment. We don't back down or anything. So we're still surviving, mind you. We are still surviving. I'm looking at some of your comments. Sorry. I can't call all of your names. Stephen Collins said, oh, lad. You could tell Stephen Collins got to be a countryman. Right? Chandrapal Mohabir, always on the live. Good to see you, Chandrapal. And thank you so much always for tuning in. Lucy Wilberg. Lucy Wilberg said things tight. Well, even when things tight, we got to make the best of the situation, right? And I'm sure that we may have people who have businesses. If you want your business to advertise, remember 107.1 FM is a radio station, is a radio station. And so we stop putting up stuff. It's a radio station, and a radio station that the government wants to, the regime wants to punish. But we don't have time with them and punishment and stuff. We do what we have to do, right? Look, let me just give you guys a little description. That's the Georgetown Public Hospital, and right in front they get some folks selling plantain chips, mitai, fudge, and all these different things. I recall when I was in Guyana there, I would go out and support those people. So if you're a guy in Guyana, or when you visit Guyana, support those street vendors. Support them. Support them 100%. They are hard workers. They're out there in the sunshine, when it's hot, when it's raining, and some of you may know occasionally it snows in Guyana. So it may appear, because I've seen people with snow boots in Guyana, winter jacket, muff, or whatever you call it, scarf, all these things that people get there in GT. So we can just say that maybe it snows sometimes. If you watch, you might see somebody pass by with a snow boots all just now. Frank Anthony might pass by with a snow boots. Let us see here. Terry. Yeah, let me see what Terry's saying. Terry's a good guy. You guys got to listen to his live. I like to listen to Terry Weeks once I have some time. He's a DJ that is based out in the UK. Then they have Collie Allen. And then you have DJ Thunder. And then you have another DJ, Natty Samuels, who celebrated his birthday the other day. Happy birthday to DJ Natty Samuels. So thank you so much. Let me see here. Terry Weeks is saying, Mark, no one will not take the phone. Guyana don't have teeth anymore. Might as well don't make it pass wrong somewhere in Rob Street. You'll be talking a different story, right? You'll be talking a different story there, Mr. Weeks. But get him back whilst we wait for the mother to come out of there with her baby. I don't know this, and you guys know I've been in this activism work for quite some time, and almost every time someone calls with a problem, I would ask them, I said, do you want to come on air? Do you want to talk your story? Guess what? No, they don't want to talk their story on air. They want Ben Shop to talk their stories for them. And I don't have a problem with that. But what is more effective is when people come on the air, whether it's Ben Shop Radio or wherever, just go on, talk your story. You see a faster result and by far more effective, I think, in my opinion, because people want to see and hear from those who are enduring whatever they are. And so just like this young woman, just like this young lady, Ashanti, she is not afraid to come out and talk her story. She came out and she did just that. I hope others will do that as well. Let us hear what's happening. Okay, that's it. Snow Coleman. That's the lady said, and those are some friends and relatives. Wow, don't you miss Guyana when you see these sort of things? Right in front of the Georgetown Public Hospital. Could go and support those vendors, the hardworking people, man. And the thing is it with these vendors, what I appreciate also is that they have good business sense and ethics and so forth. They would squeeze a sweetie in your hand. They would give you a drink. Mark, come on, take a drink. Take a bottle of water. You know, even when they know, I don't know, like they're smart people, man. They have 6 and 7 cents. They sometimes know when people broke. And like they could smell when people broke. Mark, take a bottle of water, no? Because they know. Hard workers, man, and I salute them. I salute them so much. Vanessa Hackett wants tupurian with sour. Yeah, you guys can smile now, right? Because the young lady will be out with her baby very, very soon. All right, so we're getting ball by ball commentary. The mother is about to sign and sign him out and collect him. So in maybe less than 5 minutes, the mother will be walking out of that hospital with her baby. And right after this, I'm going to sign off because I you see my hair is getting longer. So I may have to get a haircut. I may have to put on some makeup for later on. I don't know what this evening, 9 o'clock, what I will be talking about. But, you know, every minute there's something happening in Guyana. Even as we speak, let me see, maybe sorry about that, the fire guy, the fire suspect, we haven't heard anything, whether he has been charged or not, but I suspect that he will. Listen to this news here. The mother, the young lady that was on, was basically telling the truth. 4 pregnant women, this is in the news now, 4 pregnant women, new mothers died from COVID. Not today, but over the past couple of months. 4 pregnant women. Then we're hearing now the installed regime is talking about rebuilding Brigham police station. Let us hope it is right at that same spot, right? And you know they're going to want over $1 billion to rebuild it. Let's see if they're going to give it to their friends. The usual thing, right? And that's how they make their little side money too. It happens. So no word yet on the young man who they accused of burning the police station down. No word as yet. And I guess it's because of the publicity that matter has been getting. They are a little reluctant to charge him. We just know that for a fact because they don't have the actual evidence. What they have is just what he says that happened. But they cannot prove that what he said that happened is actually the truth because they have discredited him. They said that he's a liar. Well, if he's a liar, can you go as a prosecutor in front of the magistrate to say that they don't believe this guy, that he's a liar, but they want the magistrate or the judge to believe what he said, what he confessed to, allegedly. I don't know. If you're now joining us, we are waiting the mother to walk out of there any minute. Any minute now, should be with baby in her hands. Sorry. We have Joey. Joey, he was listening. Everybody, a lot of men want to be godfather. Joey wants to be godfather. Not Joey Jagan, but speaking of Joey Jagan, I have to give my good friend a call. I haven't spoken to him in a while, but I certainly have to give him a call. We want to see this baby. We really do. And I'm a bit thirsty. You can tell I'm somewhat happy, because I do believe all babies belong with their parents. Let's see what's happening as I head back on the ground. Honestly, something is wrong with that ministry. Something is wrong with the people who are running that ministry. And I want to say, and I want to make this quite clear, that they're good doctors and they're good nurses. They're hardworking doctors and hardworking nurses, and the regular staff members, hardworking indeed. But the management style seems to be the problem. And the problem starts right from the top there, the Minister of Health. I don't know. If he wants to come on to talk, let him come. Wouldn't mind having an interview with Frank Anthony. So if any of you know Frank Anthony, tell him I'm looking for him for an interview. And so you can hear from the horse's mouth as to what's really happening at that hospital. You know, it seems as though this is, you guys gonna make this, you know. Honestly, I have so many godchildren. So many. Look, Lorraine Garnett is saying, Mark for Godfather. And y'all don't know how it is sometimes. It's not easy, you know, having all these godchildren, you know. It's not easy. And y'all know why it's not easy, right? Y'all know why. No, I love all my god kids, them, every one of them. Those I know and those I don't know. But I think this little boy should go to Joey. Ernest Elliott could be the godfather. Orrin Newton could be the godfather. Raymond Jones could be the godfather. Even our operator Lemon could be the godfather. No, the baby already has a name, Sherry Robe. The baby has a name. The baby's name is Jaquan. I believe that's what the mother said last evening. But somebody's saying here, let's read what this person is saying, Lynn Joseph. I want to hear what press release the ministry will put out. It's time we start showing the world what is happening in Guyana. We can't believe nothing from them because they always lying. No mother should be begging to see their own child after all the pains they went through. So true, Leland Joseph. So true. Here is what they're going to put in the press release. That the baby was kept back for observations to ensure that the baby is healthy, and so that when the baby is released to the mother, both the mother and the baby are in the best of health, and to keep the baby for those few days for observations is the normal procedure, and that everything was done to communicate this. And you're going to see that press release. Hear how this press release is going to look like. Look, like a bowl of salad, you mix everything up and you cut up your fruits and everything. That is how they are going to do this press release. So when people who are somewhat gullible, when they read their press release, they're going to say, oh, this is what happened. Right now, I'm sure that's what they're doing. They're trying to nice up something to say to the public. But here is what the facts are. The mother gave birth on Monday. She was tested for COVID-19, negative result. Second test, positive result. Third test, negative results. Fourth test, negative results. And we can go on. So from Monday to Thursday, they still have the baby. And we are almost certain that if the mother didn't go public with this, she would not have been getting her baby today at all, period. Then now to top it off, according to let's get back to this. The baby was discharged this morning. Again, in their press release, if they issue a press release, or they might just pretend as though this never happened, right? But the baby, according to source, the baby was discharged this morning. This morning, the baby was discharged. Nobody told the mother. Nobody told the father. But that is what they are saying now, that the baby was discharged. Of course, they will say that now. And of course, they may jump to say that there was a miscommunication. That is what they may say. So look out for that press release, if there is any press release. If they were never concerned about the welfare of the mother. They never contacted the mother to find out how she was doing, as much as the mother said that she took 4 COVID-19 tests. 4. 2 she had to pay for, and they're $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 or something like that. This is a newborn baby. This is a mother. Where do you think people are going to get money every time to spend $5,000, $6,000, or $10,000 for a COVID-19 test? I don't know. This is a shame and a disgrace, what's happening there at the Ministry of Health. Only now they're rushing. Only now they're rushing to have, gas cylinders and so forth at the COVID-19 hospital. Only now they're spending money there after all those folks have died. Only now they're doing these things. This is a reactionary installed regime. Whenever they hear things, that is when they rush to put on cosmetics and so forth. That is exactly what they do. And that is how they are running that regime. Somebody's saying that she, hey, you can't stop Guyanese. Look what Elizabeth is saying. And Elizabeth may have a point. She said that she did see her baby for a few minutes. But Elizabeth is saying she better be sure she get back the right baby. Well, yes, thank you, Elizabeth. And again, Elizabeth is making a valid point. Elizabeth Narain, good afternoon. COVID-19 test should be free. I agree with you 100%. Should be free. Vanessa Hackett said that she just did a PCR test. I do hope they don't tell one knows positive and one knows negative. That's what they did with this woman. One knows negative, one knows positive. I don't know. It's not a laughing matter, but we just gotta smile at as what's happening really in that country. One knows negative, one knows positive. Whew. Okay, she should be coming out there any minute now. Let us hope that that's the case. We want to see her. We want to see that smile on her face. We want to see the baby as well, if possible. And we can just imagine how happy she is right now. We can just imagine. She's signing for her baby and should be out any minute. Now, for those of you who are now joining us, this young lady was on my show last evening. She was complaining about her baby, her newborn baby, in the Georgetown hospital since Monday. The hospital officials refused to give her her baby. They weren't telling her anything, nothing at all. She did 4 COVID-19 tests. One nose negative, the other nose positive. She went to a private lab, Eureka. She did 2 other tests, and those tests returned a negative result. This is one of them. You see here, antigen COVID-19, not detected. There goes the arrow, not detected. Not detected. 4 tests she did. 2 of those tests she had to pay for at this lab, Eureka Laboratory. She had to pay for those tests. Instead of that money going to buy Pampers and or diapers or whatever and baby food, she had to spend it now on COVID-19 test. All right, sorry, we are waiting. We want to see the mother step out. She should be out any moment now. I know a lot of you probably a bit busy, but you are going to wait. I know you are going to wait to see the happy mother, the happy father, and the beautiful baby boy, Jaquan. Oh, let me see some of your comments so that I would not have you feel. Carl Miller says she should be reimbursed by MOH. MOH, Ministry of Health, she should be reimbursed. But the reality is, Mr. Miller, they don't give a damn. So they're not going to reimburse that young lady. In fact, they should give her 6 months worth of diapers and probably some baby milk for what they put this mother through. You know, and the father as well. People oftentimes forget about dads, right? Yeah, but we know the pains that the mothers do go through. We respect that, we appreciate that, and we salute the mothers. But guess what? Here's the good news. She's on her way out. She is on her way out. Sorry, I'm behaving like Jack. You guys know I never do this, right? And I don't do it. It's not my nose I'm wiping. It's just a little like teardrop just fell. Because, you know, Jack Deere and those guys in the fun, they don't have any etiquette, man. Any etiquette, sorry. It's all wipe the mouth, wipe the nose, dig the hand. You could imagine what else they dig. All right, so let us see what's happening now. Just let us wait for the good news. I can't see you, have you guys see me drinking, so I'll take this off the screen. All right. Welcome back. Any minute now. Any minute. The mother will be out. Any minute now. Wow. Well, somebody that I don't know why we're getting this echo, but somebody's saying that there should be an apology. Who's going to apologize? Who is going to apologize? Frank Anthony and these guys. Yeah, sorry about that. So they, I see there's a, I think there they are. Yeah. Hey guys, look the mother. Look the mother and the father. Look at what's happening here.
I know.
If she can come a little closer so we can hear.
All your support. Thanks everybody for the support. Without God and you, Mr. Margaret Scott, everybody that's supporting, just thank you very much for your prayers and everything that's going on with my son. And I'm with his son in no more. I just want to give a word of advice. Don't ever give up on something that is yours. Don't give up. Fight for it. Other than that, everybody, God bless you. I'm going on with the baby.
You have a name for him, yeah?
Yeah, Jaquan.
Let me start.
If we start with you, healthy, God is good.
Thank you.
All right, thank you guys so much. This is happy. This is a happy ending indeed. The mother, the father, the relatives, they're all happy right now, and we are all happy as well. It's good news, good ending. I'll see you guys this evening right here on 107.1 FM. Thank you all for tuning in. This is a really, really good ending. God is great. Thank you.
That little ditty we used to torment our teachers with when we were kids goes something like this. Onward, upward, Mary had a go. Day by day she tied it to a rope, till at length they got bust the rope, and Miss Mary had to run behind it. We had a lot of fun with that, but do you actually know how beautiful these words are? Here's the Song of Guyana's Children by W. Hawley Bryant. Born in the land of the mighty Roraima, land of great rivers and far-stretching sea, so like the mountains, the sea, and the river, great, wide, and deep in our lives would we be. Onward, upward, may we ever go, day by day in strength and beauty grow, till at length we each of us may show what Guyana sons and daughters can be. Born in the land of Kaichur, shining splendor, land of the palm tree, the croton and fern, we would possess all the virtues and graces, we all the glory of goodness would learn. Onward, upward, may we ever go, day by day in strength and beauty grow, till at length we each of us may show what Guyana sons and daughters can be. Born in the land where men sought El Dorado, land of the diamond and bright shining gold, we would build up by our faith, love, and labor God's golden city, which never grows old. Onward, upward, may we ever grow, day by day, in strength and beauty grow, till at length we each of us may show what Guyana sons and daughters can be. That little ditty we used to torment our teachers with when we were kids goes something like this. Onward, upward, Mary had a go. Day by day she tied it to a rope, till at length they got busty rope, and Miss Mary had to run behind it. We had a lot of fun with that, but do you actually know how beautiful these words are? Here's the Song of Guyana's Children by W. Hawley Bryant. Born in the land of the mighty Roraima, land of great rivers and far-stretching sea, so like the mountains, the sea, and the river, great, wide, and deep in our lives would we be. Onward, upward, may we ever go, day by day in strength and beauty grow, till at length we each of us may show what Guyana sons and daughters can be. Born in the land of Kaijur, shining splendor, land of the palm tree, the croton and fern, we would possess all the virtues and graces, we all the glory of goodness would learn. Onward, upward, may we ever go, day by day, in strength and beauty grow, till at length we each of us may show